Hi, welcome to video 2 of the Tasmanian Weeds Action Fund. In this video, I'm going to run through a specific example just so we can solidify what we learnt in video 1 about how to interpret the map, and then I'll just take you through some of the slightly more advanced functions on the map, particularly how to look at the summary data and how to look at the attribute table and details of specific points. So as in video 1, we're just going to go and select a species that we're interested in. And we'll start with boneseed. Right, so we can see that boneseed is a priority A in most municipalities, except for these few down here. So then let's say I want to have a look at the municipality I live in, which happens to be Huon Valley. So we'll come down to Huon Valley. Now I can see that there are lots of records in Huon Valley, and I can click on the LGA boundary and I can see that it's a Zone B species and that the management focus says that these species are only a priority for control in areas where they impact on areas of high conservation value or where eradication is a realistic objective. Now, let's say that I wanted more details on these two boneseed records. I can just click on the record and a pop-up box will open and display the species name, the observer name and the date that the weed was observed. So I can see that this is a record from Matthew Baker in 2007, and if I click on this one here it changes to there. That one's Cassandra Strain and Matthew Baker, also in 2007. And if I want details of more than just a few records, I can highlight a group of records together using the Select Nva Records tool, and then I can see all of their details together in a table. To do this, I'm going to click on the tool, then click, drag and drop the cursor over the points of interest, and then go to these three dots on the side so I can see that I've selected 138 records, and I click on the three dots and select View in Attribute Table. Now when it opens up I can see the information of all of those ones that I have selected together, and I can see the name of who collected it and the year, and I can see that all of the data is sourced from the Natural Values Atlas of Tasmania. Great, I can clear that selection. Now the other tool of interest is this one here, which is like a summary of Nva Observations, and when I click on that one I can see that there are a lot in Tasmania of this species, and it's clumped it into clusters of where the records fall. I can see that around the Hobart area is the highest, which makes sense given the weed management zones. And if I zoom in, the information will change, the number of records and the clusters will realign themselves. Great. Now another tool that might be handy is that you can search for an address or a place. So I can type in Launceston and it can zoom in. Thank you very much for listening.